Good morning, everyone. Everyone, you know what? I'm a little nervous right now. I just got back from the store. And this little chihuahua, this little lady, I don't know if she was a little lady or a little girl, but she was just small in stature, She wasn't big like me. She had to figure, because I saw her from the back. And I saw the little dog that she had. He had on his little jacket and everything. I guess he was a chihuahua, but and then another time I look at him, he looked like he was a Dachshund. I don't know what kind of dog he was, but he was raising sand when he saw me on my scooter. I said, I hope this dog don't have to mess around and let me kick him because I'm scared of dogs. I mean, hey, I am not a fan of big, little, small, medium-sized, no-sized dogs. Even though I would love to have dogs. But, I think I went through this before. I stressed this before about how I had been bitten by a dog when I was a little girl. And, I guess I was traumatized because I still have that fear, of dogs. I don't care what size they are. And, like a lot of people say, oh, they won't bite. But I always say, you got teeth, you'll bite. How else you going to eat if you ain't got no teeth? I just got back from the store, y'all. I'm going to make a cabbage. I'm thinking about making a cabbage casserole again. And I mainly went to the store to get some milk. And I mean, the shelves everywhere, y'all, there was hardly no water on the shelf. I could not believe. And I got all the stuff in here already I got to cook. So green peppers, I think I am going to make that cabbage casserole because I bought these peppers and these carrots last week. They still look okay though. I'm going to use not all of them, probably about half, maybe half of each. And like I said, there was how I never went to that store before and saw the shelves of the water empty like that. And so even though I didn't need no water, I just let me grab me. So I grabbed myself a 24. I don't know if you could see that. I got me a 24 case of water. Matter of fact, I got to get this scooter out the way. I got to put it up. I didn't even turn it off. I got so excited. And I got the Skittles. And what else I got back here, man? Oh, I got so many little. Let's see, I got me some. Just got some fruit, some grapes, and some bananas. I love bananas in the morning. Bananas in the morning, bananas in the morning. I like apples and bananas. In this case, apples and... Oh, I bought me some more gum, of course. You know how I roll with my gum. And I found myself some. Yummy, yum, yum. Somebody gonna get fat. Somebody gonna put them pounds back on, I believe, if you eat all this ice cream. But I was looking for some ice. Lord, I don't have room in my... Oh, I don't have room. Oh, brother, what am I gonna do, y'all? I haven't even thought about it. Ain't nothing but bread. Ah, shucks. Just need that one little corner. Just need a corner for the ice cream. I can put this in the door. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is last week. I forgot about this too. Carrots and broccoli and whatever else is in there. This ain't nothing but bread. Okay, I'm getting rid of these cookies. I bought them cookies. Them cookies been up there a long time. I was intended to give them to my son because he said he likes them. But when you can't get nobody to come over here to get them, well, what you gonna do? Can't close. All right. And that's about all I bought. Let's see. I bought, there's something else. Let's see. Oh, got myself a ginger ale. Hello. Haven't had a ginger ale in a while. And Got my mandarin. Oh, I bought my little grandson something. But you know what I was thinking? I got 3 cans of these mandarin oranges because I've been eating mandarin. I've been eating my, eating off my stash. Ain't nothing else I got that I need to put away. I bought my little grandson a bus. See his little bus. I thought the doors open, but I guess they don't. But I didn't get his sister. Oh, okay. Y'all hear that? Huh. He gonna ease on down the road with that one. But I didn't get his sister nothing. But I noticed now, she's 5. And one thing I noticed that when you go to the store, the little stores like that, you always see the little Hot Wheels and the little cars and buses and what have you for the little boys. But where's the little girl's little toys? That's why I didn't get anything. I didn't see anything for her. But then I got to thinking I probably could have bought her, but the average 5-year-old, she's 5. So the average 5-year-old already got some crayon and a notebook and all that stuff. So I don't want to feel like a terrible like I'm showing favoritism. So now, here I am. I'm probably not going to give this to him until I get something for her. I mean, unless he comes over here, like one day and she's not with him. But I mean, I can't help if they don't have any little tiny dolls or something like that in the store. And like I said, for years, like my grandson, the one that's next to him, every time we go to the store, I would get him a little Hot Wheel car. He had so many cars. I think because my daughter was buying them, his dad was buying them, my son was buying. Everybody was picking up him a little car. The little tiny Hot Wheels or the Matchbox, whatever they call them. And sometimes you get the pack of 3, 5, in a pack and all that kind of stuff, because they be right there sometimes at the counter, like up there, so you could see them, so you could buy them. Do I have my shirt on backwards? I don't know, y'all. I just threw it on because this sweater right here, I never wore this sweater, and it's old. This is one of the sweaters, matter of fact, I was going to take back to, I think it was Walmart. It's a cardigan, actually, buttons, up in the front. But it was kind of, like that. Well, let me see. But I said, okay, I put a shirt on underneath it. I'll be good to go. It's chilly out there, y'all, just in case you decided to go out there today. But it felt good to get out there after all that rain that we had yesterday. And according to the weatherman, we're going to have it again tomorrow. And I said, when I had my cereal this morning, I had a bowl of, what did I have? Was it Cheerios? Yes, Cheerios. I had a bowl of Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios this morning. And I said, oh my goodness, I got to get some milk. And then I said, what else can I eat for breakfast? Which I need to eat up some of that bread, but I don't know what bread in there is good and what bread ain't. So I'm going to have to go in the freezer and check it out. Because some of it got to go. And guess what, y'all? I saw that skunk again. I don't know if I told you about the first time oh, here goes the glare. I told you about the first time I seen that skunk. And I told my son, I thought people around here was smoking that stuff that smelled like skunk. And my son had came in my house one day, and he said, what is that smell? I said, people are smoking that stuff. And my son said, no, that smells like a skunk. He said, because unless they put something with it, because he's a smoker himself, so I guess he shouldn't, if anybody knows, he should know. But anyway, 4:30 in the morning, I'm up, because I'm up a lot, during the night, all times of the night. I peeps out not my kitchen window, but my bedroom window, because I can see my yard right from my bedroom window. And who's out there? That skunk. And I believe it's the same one that I had seen before. And so, as a matter of fact, I got to call the office and tell them about the skunk. Because I don't know if they are able to get in your house because the smell in here is kind of strong sometimes. And I even looked up on, asked Google how to get rid of them. And Google said something about, I think they said, what is it that they don't like? Is it flour? Wait a minute, I'm getting confused. It's something that's got a smell to it that you spring. I don't know if it's coffee grounds. I forgot, y'all. But I'm going to have to look it up again and see how I can keep these skunks. I don't want them in my house. I remember years ago when I was here, we had mice. I mean, the mice were like pets. They were out there in the front yard. They were running around. We had cookout. They had cookout too. They come out when we were, it's like we was nothing. And they were not afraid of people. People were walking up and down the sidewalk, because I don't know if you've seen that bush. Let me see if I can show you this bush from here so you could get an understanding what I'm talking about. Okay, ooh, the sun is bright without my sunshine. Sunshade. See that bush right there? And right over here, there's a squirrel right there, y'all. I don't know if you can see him. I don't know how well my aim is. But see this hole right here? Now, that was a big hole, but it looks like it's growing over right now. But the people, the office, they had came out here and tried to fill the hole. Matter of fact, my grandson had tried to fill the hole up, and pour some stuff down there in the hole, and everything, it was a hard time filling that hole up. Ooh. Tell you, that sun got my eyes. I had cataract surgery, y'all, so, sometimes, most of the time I go outside, I wear sunglasses most of the time. And I just came back, like I said, I just came back in from the grocery store. But I don't know if them holes, I think, belong to the mice, from years ago. Because the holes kept getting like they were bigger and they were digging up the front yard. And so finally the exterminator came and he put down those traps, those black boxes and stuff. I ain't seen no more of them. But I don't know what they would do for a skunk. Really? Ooh. Oh, let me see. I got some Kool-Aid in here, y'all. In the thermos from last night. Let me see. Yuck. It's not cold. But it ain't terrible either, but I just don't want it and pour it out. So I got to call them. I'll tell them about that. And, Lord, y'all, let me show you. I don't know how I'm going to demonstrate this here. I'm going to show you this here. But since I'm up here, I know you're not a crocheters. I already know that. And I know y'all ain't interested in crocheting. But since I started with this, and I complained about it so much. I put my glasses on here for a minute, y'all. I should put my sunglasses on because I got my curtain over there and that glare over here is horrible. But that's not too bad if I get over here like this. And I still didn't finish it. But anyway, here she is, y'all. You see those, all this here. This got to be sewn in. And I said, never again will I make this. Because I found it very stressful. Because I had a problem, lining up, things lining up. See how those lines are. And as you could see, I mean, it looks nice and everything, but it was so stressful to me. This is the back. I don't know which side. See, all these strings here, I gotta sew all these gotta be sewn in by hand, of course. And it's a pretty nice size. It's a pretty nice size. But I said, I'm not going to even bother trying to put a border around this or nothing. I was so, frustrated with this cover. I almost started to throw in the towel on this cover and just take it out and unravel it and just make a scrap blanket out of it. That's what I started to do. But then I said, no, you came too far for all that. And so I just continued, and I got it sewed together. That's the important thing. And one of these days soon, I'm going to make me a crochet channel. Oh, yeah. But I don't think I'm going to be making that. And you know what? I noticed that a lot of people up there, they make these blankets, but they don't show you how you do when you get to that intersection. What happens there, unless you're doing it so as you go. I know how to do the, connect and all that kind of stuff as you go along, because I got another, well, it's not out here. I got another little cover that I done like that, but it was in a different stitch. But anyway, I know y'all don't want to hear nothing about that crochet. I don't think y'all even want to hear me. Hey, if you do, subscribe to my channel. Give me a break. Help me along the wayside. And I'm going to talk to y'all again because right now I got to have me some butter pecan ice cream. And later on, I'm going to make my cabbage casserole. That's what I'm going to have for dinner because I am so sick of barbecue. I am so done with barbecue. Just the thought of barbecue right about now is getting on my nerves, y'all. And so, even though I got some more barbecue, but I put barbecue in the freezer. I got some in the freezer. And then I still got some in the refrigerated part, the refrigerator. And I said, I'm just tired of it, so I'm going to throw it. As a matter of fact, I took my trash out just before I went to the store this morning. And I forgot to throw that barbecue out, the one that's in the refrigeration part. And so I'm just going to put it down the garbage disposal and let them, let it go. I ain't putting nothing out there in there, for that skunk to eat. Because according to Google, don't feed them. Don't throw nothing out there for them to eat. But I'm always throwing bread out there, popcorn out there. But I thought the birds were, eating it. And during the day, that's what's happening. The birds come to eat it. But I had thrown some cornbread out there. I think it had rained. That day it rained, but it dried up. I don't know what he was out there eating, but he was eating something out there on my lawn. And I tried to videotape him, and dark as it was, even though I had my porch light was on, he came boldly out there into the light and was out there eating something. I said, I wonder was it that cornbread, but you ain't got to worry about that no more, Mr. Skunk, because I will not be putting no more food out there at all. All my food, my bread, or whatever, is going to be going down the incinerator. Not the incinerator, but the garbage. the incinerator? Oh, well, we're going down the garbage disposal. And I hate to do that, though, when I think the birds like my, whatever I throw out there, popcorn and stuff like that. But we got to get rid of the skunk, so we can get back into business. But I know there's what's the other animal that be hanging out around these city streets? Possums. And possums too. Possums, squirrels, I don't mind. They don't bother me because when they see you coming, most of the time they move to get out your way or run up a tree or something, Birds, I don't mind. But that skunk, I can't take the skunk, y'all, and the possum. I haven't seen one over here in this apartment, but over there, which is the same complex, the complex that I moved from, is the same complex, but I'm just in a different area, and I'm on a different street. This is a big complex that I live in. It's really big. It's got, I don't know how many streets over here. But anyway, because it used to be, well, it's still the projects. I call it the projects. But when they tore the projects down, this is what the cheap stuff they built up after they tore the good stuff down. Because all this area right here used to be brick. And then they had the high rise. The high rise were made of brick. Yeah. So they tore the best stuff down. But, when the drugs came in here, people was, I guess they were still running, to get away from whoever, the police or the other drug gang. I don't know, y'all. But I know they tore that best stuff down. As a matter of fact, I used to live in the old project. I lived there for 2 years before I went to New Jersey. And I went to New Jersey, of course, I hated it with a passion. I lived in New Brunswick for 2 years. New Brunswick, New Jersey. Of course, that's when I was married. And prior to that, though, I lived in the projects for 2 years. Only had 3 children then. I had 3 children. So you had it now. That was many, many moons ago because all my children are grown, good and grown. And matter of fact, I'm a great-grandmother. And when we moved down to New Jersey, that's when I got my 4th daughter. Had 4 daughters. Got my 4th daughter in New Jersey. When we came back here, 2 years later, we came back here. I came back with another baby. She's the only one of my children that was born out of state. All the rest of them born in Connecticut. And just stayed in New Haven, right? Oh, well, that's neither here nor there. Oh, somebody been yakking again. I ain't gonna call no name. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.